Yo, yo. Oh, wait. What's up, guys? What's up, Josh? What's up, Eric? What's up, Justin? Can you guys hear me? What's up, Jerry? How you doing, Jerry? It's been a long time. What's up, Jack? What's up, Eric? What's up, Dama? Can I pick up a sticker? Of course, man. Just let me know which ones. Let me know which ones you want. All right. What's up, Alvaro? What's up, Sebastian? Why is this not releasing? Thank you. I don't have my normal tripod right now. What's up, Blaze? What's up, Scott? What's up, Drew? Welcome to another stream. What the? Give me a sec. Oh, God. Okay. What's up, Levi? I look like the Terminator? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? What's up, Buster Boy? What's up, Patrick H? What's up, Anthony Fauci? Lucas, need to get that protein in ASAP. I think I'm going to have some salmon. Some leftover salmon. I had salmon last night, but... Yeah, I'm trying to operate the buttons from the, without looking at them. I always do that. I go to a gym in Kimball Junction called Basin Rec. Basin Recreation. It's like, I don't know, probably 7 minutes away. I've been going to the gym for a long time. Yeah, usually. It's crazy how much the traffic has picked up here in Park City. It's like as soon as November hit, yeah, traffic picks up quite a bit. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. It's the screensaver. Where are you? Power saving. Screen. Auto power off. Disable. Thank you. All right, we're good. I did legs at the gym. I did legs today. I usually do legs like on a Monday, but I've been riding my bike so much still that I haven't been training legs as much just because I've been riding the bike so much. So I did legs today. So I'd love to ride at Pall Mall, Carter. I haven't been there in years, but I'd love to go back and check it out. What's up, Dakota? Yeah, it looks like I mean, it looks like kind of everywhere in the Rockies has been pretty warm and dry. I mean, it's like 65 degrees today. Opening was fun, Levi. I mean, I realize like in retrospect, I feel like I don't know, like I was in California. I got back that night, slept like a few hours, woke up, drove 7 hours, skied. And I don't know, it just was like a little bit of a different vibe, and but it was good to be back on snow. I was gonna stay longer, but it just didn't really make sense for me at the time. And other opening days were still 2 weeks out, so got to ski with Justin from Alta. That dude's a legend. I have not seen that dude in a very long time around the channel, or I didn't see him back up in Little Cottonwood at all. But he's a great skier and he knows Alta very well. It's cool, man. Ref my first hockey game. Yeah, did anyone get any fights? I did not go to A Basin, Andrew. I did not. Is running long distances enough for prepping for ski season? What's up, Michael? I mean, look, man, the reality is this, no matter what you do, it's never enough really to be, you can always be in better shape. So, I mean, running is definitely great. But, skiing's very muscular, a lot of strength conditioning, legs, core, back, all that sort of stuff. But, I mean, no matter what you do, you just got to go out and ski. But, I mean, it's better than doing nothing. I'd maybe work in maybe some strength and motion type of stuff and fire up the legs a bit, but yeah, I saw that they opened up Keystone fully now. Not fully, but top to bottom, which their snowmaking's pretty impressive. What's up, Greg? What's up, Josh Nelson? All the snow's up in BC, Alberta. Nice. It's crazy. It's like every year is different, right? Like some years, Utah gets a lot. Other years it's the Northwest. Like, oh. Yeah, he was a pro skier, Michael. JB Free Ski is his Instagram. He's a nice kid. My girlfriend went to that game, actually, Justin. She was at the Lightning Mammoth game. What's up, Boji Trades? All I can think of is opening day. I will say, Levi, Brighton opening day has got to be one of the worst because that lift is so slow and there's no organization in the lift line. Like, is Solitude supposed to open next Friday? Is that the... But it's got to just be like the lower, like their main lower lift, correct? Waiting for ski resorts to open in Alabama. I never know if people are trolling when they say that sort of stuff. I don't think there's ski resorts in Alabama. One run at A Basin. Yeah. Yeah, just the one run at A Basin, really the one run at Keystone, but at least it's longer. I heard Winter Park has a little terrain park. It's interesting that Wolf Creek's not open. Usually you know, there's years where they're open like in October with 90% of their mountain open. I don't even think they're open yet. I have been to Blackcomb Whistler, Ben. Yep. Slowest snow start in the Colorado Rockies since. Yeah. It's always, I mean, look, I think if you've been skiing for a while, we've all been, I mean, no snow November 5th means absolutely nothing, in my opinion. So, in all honesty, a lot of times early snow is actually worse for the snowpack and stuff like that overall. So, I am not even, until it gets to like the new year, then you could be a little bit more worried, but the snow always comes. That's why Utah averages as much snow as it averages. So, what are your thoughts on the new Icon Fast Pass? I haven't really looked too much into it, but I'm cool with it. If you spend money, you can cut the line. I don't see what the problem is really. Yeah, that whole Moonbeam is that always feels like a little death tube to me, especially the final pitch into Moonbeam. It's always icy, you know. One in Alabama. Wolf Creek said 0 snow. Wow. Albany was freezing, thought it was going to start snowing hard. I remember, because I grew up in Syracuse, Michael. I remember as a kid, we'd go trick-or-treating, and some years we'd be trick-or-treating in the snow. I just bought a pair of Armada AR110s. I probably won't try them, man. Yeah, I probably won't try them. Are they a 3-piece boot? I think they are. They look like a 3-piece boot. Yeah, it's a 3-piece boot. Pretty pricey for a boot, damn. Your video of the Olympic athlete's amazing. Thanks, Alvaro. I appreciate that, man. That was a really cool experience. And one I almost forgot about because the footage went on hard drives that I literally put back in my closet. And I'm like, I couldn't find it for a while. I'm like, there's no way I would have deleted that footage. So that was actually the morning, like 2 years ago, I did a heli skiing trip with Abe Kislovitz, Burke Irving from Red Bull. There was like a few other athletes, and we stayed at Kicking Horse that trip. And I got back that night. It was the next morning. I had that sunrise shoot. So it was pretty cool. What's up, Talon? I could not do a backflip, but maybe I should have learned at a younger age. How you been, dude? What's your favorite time to go to Little Cottonwood? Best time to get POW month-wise? I mean, dude, it's Little Cottonwood. You could basically go up with your eyes closed and your chances of skiing powder are pretty damn high. But, I mean, February is usually pretty safe. April is honestly like one of the... Little Cottonwood it's one of the months that they get the most snow in April. But, I mean, I would wait till after the new year just for the base to get filled out pretty well because there's a lot of big rocks and cliffs up there and stuff like that. So I've lived in Utah, Blake, full time since 2018 now. Oh, you filmed the stars? Hell yeah, man. Were you able to plug your GoPro in like overnight? Or did it die halfway through? Or how'd you do that? I did not see Armadas come out with snowboards. That's rad. What's up, Kevin? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Where are you going? Keystone, A Basin? What's up, Ron? Moon is around the full. Dude, rails, yeah. His skiing was unreal, man. Like, I don't know. Like I said in the video, it's one thing to see it on like online and in a video, but then it's like a whole nother thing to be right there. And yeah, to literally, we were skiing Deer Valley, you know, privately up at Empire nonetheless. You know, we had mountain ops out there. Like, the weirdest part was loading the chairlift in the pitch dark. Like, you kind of don't realize, well, you probably, you know, you do, but it's so freaking dark. You know, there's no lights up there at 10,000 feet and, you know, you're clipped into your skis. You look back at the chair and then you're just like on this floating thing, like going up the mountain, but you can't see anything. So I've been good, man. Talon, still, I don't know, upset about our WC performance, hoping we can turn it around next year, but it's part of the grind, I guess, right? It's a hybrid boot. Are you saying hybrid as in it's a touring and also a alpine boot, correct? Because it's got the pins in the toes that I see. A three-piece boot, I mean, there's a three-piece isn't better than a two-piece, and a two-piece isn't better than a three-piece. It's totally personal preference. I used to have a three-piece boot with the Del Bello. Krypton, I think is what it was. But if you look at the boot, you can see how the tongue, maybe, I don't know. It's actually hard for me to tell. Maybe the whole thing, maybe it is a hybrid maybe it's a 2.5 piece boot. I don't know. It's hard to really tell. But with a 3-piece boot, the tongue itself is also detachable and kind of comes apart, where a regular 2-piece boot is literally only, you know, it's basically just two sides, the left and the right, where a 3-piece boot has a whole nother element to it. So a lot of park people and even mogul guys use 3-piece boots. And from what I understand, people who are hitting bigger cliffs and stuff like that, they want a little bit more, I guess, mobility in the boot. Where someone like a downhill ski racer is going to use a 2-piece boot. So again, one's not necessarily better than the other. And it all comes down to personal preference and your ski style. I found that I enjoyed the 2-piece boot more. I had more responsiveness. I felt that I just had generally more performance with the stuff that I ski. But again, it's could have been a lot of factors with that. So are 86 skis bad for taking in powder? In my opinion, yes. But if that's all you got, then that's all you got. Congrats on the backcountry ads. No shit. I don't even like. I didn't think they'd actually play those, but yeah, that's cool. I'm going to be doing some for Helly Hansen as well. I think they're going to give me some stuff, and then they also want some ads like that. I made ads for CMH heli skiing. I don't know if you guys are on Facebook, but maybe you've seen some there. They started rolling those out, so that's been cool. It's part 3-piece, part 2-piece. Seeing them on TikTok. Oh shit, okay. That's funny. Part 3, yeah, it's literally a 2.5-piece boot. I didn't have any boot troubles, no, Levi. My boots are so broken in now that they're almost like too broken in. Big arch and 3-piece boots are a lifesaver. Hell yeah. The part where you asked him if you could go. Yeah, dude, I did not know what I was getting myself into. But it seemed to work out. What are your thoughts on the Max 2 after your first day? Do you recommend it? I mean, I recommend it over the Max 100%. I guess what I've been telling people is if you want a camera that is easy to use and you just want to post clips to like Instagram or something or TikTok and you want to be able to do it from your phone, I think I would just get the Insta360. The way I see the cameras, the GoPro Max has more capability. It's got more power to it. It's actually true 8K. The Insta360 is going to be easier to use, easier to edit. It's not true 8K, like they're taking a 5 or 6K image and upscaling it. So the Max 2 shoots in 10-bit. The Insta360 does not. But if you don't have a purpose for that, then it doesn't really matter, So I think for pure quality and production, the Max 2 is better. But it takes a little bit more work, in my opinion, to get the image that way. So yeah, I would try the ARV112. I was just talking about maybe picking it up and trying it. Like, I guess short of demoing skis, it's just hard to like try a ski, You got to get the bindings, you got to mount them. It's costs money. What White Walkers chase, the 116s or the 121s? Are there divisions for the ski stuff you do? Or just like a freestyle? There's really, I guess it depends in what discipline you're doing. If you're a ski racer or you're competing, I would say there are divisions, Talon, but I just ski and make videos. So to me, I don't have any divisions or anything like that, but there's definitely levels similar to paintball, where you start at an amateur level, then NORAMs, and then the hope is to make it onto like the World Cup tour, and then from there you can maybe go on the Olympic team. So there's definitely levels to it. So the one ARV106, I think it's a great ski. Again, it just every ski is good in my opinion. It just depends what your style is. And if that ski works with your style. Are you looking for an all-wood ski, with an edgeless tip and tail, then the ARV106 could be good for you. If you're looking for a ski that's directional and you just want to ski groomers, I don't think the 106 would be a good ski for that. So it just really depends on what exactly you're looking for. The 106 is a great all-mountain, freestyle-orientated ski. You can take it in the park. You can ski backwards on it. It can ski pow. It can rip around side hits and stuff like that. It's springy. It's fun to use, but it's not a ski you're gonna, be able to put your hip on the ground, I guess, and like you would with an actual carving ski. So the bindings on my 116 White Walkers are Look Pivot 15s. Ski Club had a swap meet and dug out some cool gear. Couldn't give it away. What was it, Ron? Were they old skis and stuff, or what'd you bring out? I would definitely try a different brand other than Armada, Benjamin. Favorite width for the early season days is probably 116, Travis. Do you think Look Pivots are as good, or is it just some sort of hype? I think Look Pivots is a fantastic binding. I don't know if it's worth the money, and I think you get kind of a diminishing return for at what they provide, if that makes sense. I think a Marker Griffin or Tyrolia Attack is for most people, they're not going to notice a difference. I think there's some minuscule things with a Look Pivot that people might like really more high performance athletes. But I think for average people, I don't know if the Pivot is necessarily worth it, but if you have the budget for it and you just want kind of like the best binding, it's certainly a great binding. Not really talent. I mean, skiing has always been something that I've just done for fun. So yeah, I never really had the itch to compete or anything like that or pursue it more like that. And then all this shit just happened on accident, to be honest. So all metal pivots. That's what you brought out, Ron, and no one wanted them? Stuck in Rock Springs. It's warm out here, man. Alex, it's been warm. So it's 65 in Park City, so I'm sure in Salt Lake it was like 75, probably 70. It doesn't look like looks like we're in a pretty high pressure system, so it's always Christmas around here. I love Christmas. Big Christmas guy. Christmas, then Halloween. $10-day trip to Steamboat. Nice, Jack. That's a mega freaking winter you got lined up. 10 days there and then a week in Aspen. Henry Miller, I have Icon and Epic. What are the procedures for using these? Does it differ from mountain to mountain or the same everywhere? For the most part, as long as you like sign the waiver online, I don't know if you have to upload a photo or something. You have to it's usually just a waiver. You really don't have to do much. If you were to ski at a place like Deer Valley, you have to make a reservation through the Icon website. I think Jackson Hole is another one. I don't know. I would recommend becoming aware of the mountains that require reservations. That's the only time your pass wouldn't work. Or if you have a local pass and it's a blackout date, like if you try to go ski on Christmas or something, your pass won't work when you get up there. But for the most part, if they're active, you just show up and they scan, and you're good to go. So the only nuances are any reservations, or if you have a limited pass, the blackout dates. Thoughts on 86 vocals, says Ben. I think there's a time and place for an 86 vocal for sure. Kicking Horse March 17th to 23rd. As long as the gondola doesn't fall off. That's kind of late. Hopefully there's still some snow for you up there. I think I'm going in mid-February. At least the days will be long for you. Boots, gloves, mid-layers. Bougie early season crowd. Chase says, would you rather be the best paintball player or the best skier like freestyle? ETC. I would rather just be in a position where I can pursue both of those as often as I want so I can get good at both of them. But if I had to choose one, gun to my head, I'd probably go with paintball. Because skiing, you can have a lot of fun and not be the best. Paintball's still fun, but it also sucks when you get pooped on. So, what's up, Mark Brown? I do not, Alex. Do not watch Chris Tomer. I've heard of him, but I haven't. I typically don't really watch much weather stuff because it's like it's either gonna snow or it's not gonna snow. So, oh, dude, I've literally been listening to Christmas music since honestly since July, but pretty much religiously since the day after Labor Day. Once Labor Day ends, I'm full Christmas mode, to be honest. What's up, Tim Smith? I do not know when the first snowfall is going to hit, man. Hopefully soon. Oh, I see. On the pivots, I was noting that all metal. The all metal ones are pretty sweet. I think Joe has a pair of all metal ones. Oh, nice, Levi. I actually had a meeting with Deer Valley on Friday of last week. And I guess Deer Valley got a Sprinter van. And they wanted to do a meetup with the Stoke squad in my Sprinter van. And they basically wanted to just have it where it's like in one of their parking lots. And they want to give out free tickets to people who don't have tickets. The idea is to kind of promote locally those who don't ski Deer Valley, show them what it's all about. Like the first 20 or 30 people that show up get a free ticket, and we go ski. They have hot chocolate and all this, I don't know, sort of stuff. You know, Deer Valley would crush it. So I thought it was really cool of them. They proposed that, and so I was like, heck yeah, I'm down for that. But I said there's one condition. It's not open to all the people who talk shit about Deer Valley, and then once they hear about a free ticket, now they want to come check it out. So it's only to people who support Deer Valley and stuff like that. So don't talk shit about Deer Valley and their mountain, then want to show up when there's a free lift ticket involved. So I'll be screening the delivery of said lift tickets. What's up, Ron? What's up, Lewis? Yeah, I've never really gotten fresh snow at KH either, Michael. There was one day I got, like 2 years ago now, 3 years ago. We got a little dusting, which was nice, but honestly, as long as the visibility's good, I'm okay with it. And I talked to them, that run is not named after Joe. But they said, for the sake of the internet, for the sake of the channel, we can take it as Papa Joe's. But I guess there was, I forgot what Ryan told me. Someone's dad is also named Joe, who was one of like the original people at Deer Valley, and they used to call him Papa Joe. So that's who the run was named after. So Jerry, to your point and stuff like that, someone else mentioned it. Alta, January 19th. You have a good chance of getting good snow, my friend. Hitting Snowbird Brighton Solitude. Never been to Utah before. Damn. Well, you're never going to be the same, Tim. I'm a huge Deer Valley fan, says Dakota. Dakota, you should come out, dude. Free lift ticket. We'll get you rentals. We'll get you completely set up. Background checks on DV Hater. $106 this season. Nice, Cold Sight. If DV needs some great European-style crepes catering, let me know. Tax exempt. I have posted paintball content before, Chase. What if Park City invaded Deer Valley? That'd be crazy. I wonder who would win. I feel like Park City would win. If you want to ski in Oregon, you better do it soon because they don't run out of insurance. Insurance companies. No more insurance in Oregon? What's up, Lewis? I don't think I'll be at Vail opening day next Friday. It's not this Friday, is it? It's the next one. I probably won't be. That's the second year I won't be at Vail opening day. Vail always does a great job of their opening day, actually. Kind of sucks getting all the way up to start skiing, but the run's usually pretty nice. I just bought the ARV 106. Nice, man. Have you ever skied the Midwest? I've never skied the Midwest. Nope. Midwest all day. Oh, you remember Mr. Leahy? I freaking forgot about Mr. Leahy. I have a recent Mr. Leahy. I haven't blocked him yet. I'm trying to see how far he wants to go with this. He told me I need to take a bath. And then he said, this poop bag makes my skin crawl. Usually I've just been hiding people right away because I can also see people's comment history on the channel. So if I click on it, if it's just like one comment, I'm like, whatever. But a lot of times people have like, I can see all their comments have just been negative in some sense. So I'm just like, all right, you're done. You lose your privilege. Then they just talk to themselves and still leave comments and watch the videos. But oh, yeah, he used to call me an icon beater. Man. That's when the channel was just rocking out. As soon as you get a Mr. Leahy, you know you're doing something right. I got an 8 comment rant because someone was mad. Well, that's just stupid. That's stupid. But that's the internet, right? Who's Mr. Leahy? I think Mr. Leahy's actually, what is he? He's actually a character in like Trailer Park Boys, I think. So it definitely was a troll account, but at the time it was just someone who just was really, every video I posted, it was when I was going to Little Cottonwood a lot. He just was very nasty. When did ski season start for me? Says Biking Bros. I've only skied one day. I skied on October, what was it, 26th, I think. So just one day. Yeah, I got to get my skis mounted, Tim, but I have not done that yet. My plan is to get a new pair of Look pivots for my 116 White Walkers. I'll get another pair of Look Pivot 15s or whatever. And then my ARV 106 Ti. I was going to get a pair of Look pivots for those. I actually have my 106s for sale. If I don't sell those, I might just take off the attacks and put them on that so I don't have to buy another pair of pivots. But I have them listed for like $300. So if I do sell the 106, I'll just use that money for a pair of Look pivots and put on the new 106, if that makes sense. So when I do get everything mounted, I will make a video. I'll talk about them a little bit more. But yeah. Ron, the 45-monther, man. Almost 4 years. It's going to be 4 years by the end of the ski season. I love Lucas most. Ron, I appreciate your support so much. It's been such a long time, but at the same time, it doesn't feel that long. So I appreciate it, my friend. Always bringing good energy around the chat, and you're always supportive, which is really appreciative. So thank you, man. Oh, where did I go? Oh, we're back. Yeah, comments make me sad and happy at the same time. I agree. Sometimes comments can be hilarious, but yeah, I think people just forget that it's like an actual person on the other side of it, you know? But, I mean, it's the internet, so what do you expect? Gym teacher Mr. Leahy was a dick. Favorite ski I've ever skied on is probably my Armada White Walker 121, Benjamin. Ski is really fun when you have the right conditions. It's a little short, but very fun ski. Papa Joe ski quiver, Jerry Starcer. Trying to think. He's got his mogul skis, which are like, I don't even know what those are underfoot. They're super narrow and tiny. But then he's got a 102 declivity. He just picked up the Salomon 106 QST. His favorite ski is the Salomon QST Blank, which is a 112. He started using that last year and he really liked it. So he's got the 102 declivity, the 106 QST, the 112 QST, 116 White Walker, and then a 121 White Walker. That's his quiver. He's got 5 skis. So he says you got to have a ski for every 2 to 4 inches of fresh snow. So if it's just 2 inches of fresh snow, he'll use his 106s. If it gets to like 4 to 6 inches of fresh snow, he'll use the 112. 6 to 12 inches, he'll use the 116. And then anything over like a foot to 18 inches, he'll use the 121s. Any plans for Big Sky? Yeah, I definitely need to get back there. I would love to go if they're having a good snow year. It's honestly kind of an easy drive to get up there. So it'd be fun to make another trip up there. Heading out to Blackcomb Whistler for a week. Nice, Ben. Any tips? You know, I don't have a lot of experience at Whistler Blackcomb. I've only been there a few times. I spent most of my time up there in the summer. So I don't really know the best way the mountain works or anything like that, but I'm sure there's lots of videos on Whistler and all that. I did not see that documentary, Tim. I have skied. I've skied, what are they? Like, I've skied North Tahoe resorts like Alpine Meadows, the Palisades one, Sugar Bowl. I've skied Kirkwood. So I've skied a few of them. I'm honored to have received a Papa Joe ski lesson. I hover instead of walk. That dude can't help giving ski lessons out. Unsolicited ski tips when you ski with Joe, so hopefully you're ready for it. He did use to have Enforcer 110s. He loved that ski. That was his most used ski. I think he got rid of that because he had a 106 and then the 116 at the time. So I felt like maybe he didn't really know how that fit in. And then he got the QST 112 last year, and then he like really loved that ski. So Maybe I should. That's why I'm kind of curious to try an ARV 112. It just feels like such an awkward underfoot to me, but he does have it down to a science. Yeah, the White Walker is very light. It's the Karuba core, so it's a really soft, light wood compared to like the ARV line uses the poplar ash wood. So it's still an all wood ski, but the poplar ash is heavier and it's a little bit stiffer. So when I went from the JJ, which was the poplar ash, to the White Walker with the Karuba, it's like, whoa, it's a very fun ski. But yeah, there's cases where I did like the heavier weight of the JJ and the poplar ash. So a ski for every 2 inches. That's why I have one pair of skis. Yep, I kind of knew that was coming. I'm going to do a video. I don't know next time I'll see Joe, but I'm going to do a video. I'm going to have Joe do a video on his ski quiver and his ski gear, so he can tell you about it. I am planning on it, Talon. I don't know if the trip will actually come to light, but there are some preliminary talks about a Japan trip, which would be super rad, but I don't want to get my hopes up on it. So, yeah. But if I could make it work, I would love to go to Japan. I've never skied Switzerland. Nope. Targhee would be fun. I haven't been there in years. I think a Jackson Hole Targhee trip would be fun. Yeah, tons of sharks. That's why I'm like, you got to wait till there's snow because it already is super sharky. And so if it's a light snow year, it's like pretty tough. I have not, Travis. I have not, but every video I post, there's at least 1 or 2 comments that say you should ski with Rise and Alpine. So any mountain suggestions? Dude, I would just go to Little Cottonwood Canyon or Big Cottonwood if you come to Utah. But you really can't go wrong anywhere. Snow Basin's fun. Park City's fun. Deer Valley's great. I mean, we have the best state for skiing, in my opinion. The 6-inch rule, less is more. Yeah, Joe, I'm trying to... yeah, Joe's just a maniac when it comes to his skis, so I'm like, whatever. Papa Joe ski school episode. I think people would like that. I made a video a while ago, like ski tips with Papa Joe and people like that. I want to do like a mogul series with him because this dude has been skiing moguls. He's 65 years old. He religiously skis with the mogul team, and he gets coached by World Cup athletes and Olympians. So he was like water ramping all summer, hitting the jumps. You know, he's like, I got to go to mogul practice, and you know, I think people don't. Yeah, I mean, he's not just out there like trying to figure out how to ski bumps. He's there with World Cup athletes day in and day out, and they're teaching him how to ski. So. But I just feel like moguls is such a niche area where Joe never lays down like big GS carves, but he can make super nice, really quick turns. Although the internet would call them skidding. That's not turns, those are skidding. But people are just idiots, really. Tore my ACL at Targhee was the light snow year. Ooh. Yeah. Earn the rocker, that's right. Yep, I think he's finally retiring in the next 2 years, full time. Full time retired. Was Papa Joe out there throwing cork sevens? No, he used to throw backflips, but he stopped at the backflips. He just throws his 360. He just does like a 360 cross. 2-year-old brand new Elon Ripstick. Oh, nice. I've low-key wanted to try a Ripstick. They look like a really great ski. I don't know why. That's a sweet quiver though, Ron. Any tips for skiing powder? Number one, I would say speed is your friend. You really need speed to ski powder effectively. I think most people get scared and they kind of slow down, and then it's hard to make the ski do what you want. So you kind of need more speed than you think. And number two, focus on pinching your thighs together, not necessarily keeping your feet together, because that will lead to issues. So thighs together, get some speed, and have fun. Only skis pow. Yeah, that's some good advice from Dakota there. Stay on top of it and don't crash. Don't hit the trees. Yeah, Joe will be skiing every day. Feels like he does ski every day, but... Yeah, I agree with that, Eric. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter how you get down the hill. As long as you're doing it safe and have fun. That's my opinion. What's up, Jason? Stay away from the tree wells, that's right. Nice, yeah. Tips, keep them up. Good, Levi. I move in December. I close the beginning of December. Nordic skiing? What is Nordic skiing? I feel like I should know what that is. Is that just like... Is that like cross-country skiing? You're about to have a bunch of New Yorker neighbors. Cross country. I feel like I used to cross country when I was a kid. Joe would take us. That was like my skiing in New York. I remember being like up in Lake George, and I used to hate it because it like wasn't skiing like I knew. It was like, why are we working so hard? Why are my skis so skinny? Maybe that's why I despise skinny skis. Maybe I'm traumatized from Nordic skiing. Before I lose my height and protein synthesis window. Have I heard an encounter with a tree well? I want to say I don't think I really have. I have a video from a May powder day at Snowbird, I think 2 years ago. And my ski got caught and I kind of fell down and I was kind of stuck, like not really in a tree well, but I could see internally I was starting to panic because it was not a fun situation. It's all on video. Because my ski was stuck up, so I was like head first. So I've never really had a situation where I was like stuck in a tree well, thankfully. So I feel like I do a pretty good job about. Most people see my videos and see how close I ski to trees sometimes, but a lot of people don't realize that only certain trees produce tree wells. So I would say I'm pretty good with recognizing where tree wells are a hazard. And yeah, you never want to make your turn at the top of the tree. You know, I think that's where people get stuck in tree wells. You know, you want to go around, you want to go past the tree, then make your turn, if that makes sense. So yeah, tree wells are not something to mess around with. Ski house tour. It is not a ski house, but yeah. maybe one day I'll have a ski house, but I don't really see that happening. Plans to come to Squaw Valley Palisades? I would like to, but I don't have any plans. Where would I recommend getting advanced ski lessons in the Cottonwoods? I don't even know. Just like Snowbird and Elta do lessons? I would think they do. I guess I don't know what. I think probably the Cottonwoods. Little Cottonwood, I mean. Ron with the 20. Get this out of the way, too. Turn and burn, babe. Freedom ain't free. Ron, you didn't have to do that, man. You really didn't. I appreciate the 20. I'm stoked for your new ripsticks. You're going to have to let me know how you like them. But the 20, thank you. Freedom ain't free. That's right. That's right. Ron, thank you again, man. 44 months, $20. I appreciate it. Please make this channel the best for discovering and understanding the new terrain at DV. You have a great opportunity here. That's my plan. I mean, I'm definitely... I'll definitely be out there a bunch. You know, again, they gave me a season pass. They had a meeting with me about just my stuff. Like, again, they've really, they put in time and effort and resources to wanting me to ski there. So, it's pretty damn cool. Van tour video sometime. I've made a bunch of van tour videos, MP5 yo ass. So I would, yeah. I mean, I don't really feel a need to make another one just because it's really all the same, but any DC sightings? I have not seen or heard from DC in a long time. I haven't seen him post anything on Instagram. I haven't seen him on YouTube at all. He might have just kind of went off the grid. I don't know. Eric with the 20. We'll get you guys a Stoke button for that. We got it here. This Stoke button. Eric, thank you, man. You're another one who's been an outrageous supporter of the channel. Always here on Wednesdays. Always in the comments. And you bring a snarky yet fun vibe to the community. So for that, I'm really grateful. Thank you for the 20. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a moderator. I don't know who the hell gave you that, but it's nice having you here, dude. I mean, lessons anywhere is super expensive at any sort of major resort. And hell, if you want to do like a private ski day, like a guided ski day, dude, it's like $1,200 for a full day. I think it's like close to $800 for a half day. Hog reveal. What the hell is going on? Yeah, private lessons and shit. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I mean, I had a dad hit me up. You know, he's moving here and he wants me to show his kids. They're like 12 and 14 around Park City for 2 days, and I'm like, I'll do it for sure. So that's why I know the prices, because I was looking at what to charge them for that, and it's like, man, it's like $1,200 to ski, to get like a private ski day with someone at Park City. Like, it's outrageous, and that doesn't include the lift ticket. If I'm looking to a bougie ski trip, would you pick Deer Valley, Aspen Resorts, or Ski Big 3? Oh, man. Dude, I feel like Aspen is like the king when it comes to that. I don't know. I'd have a hard time not going to Aspen. Like, if money was no object. I mean, Banff would be cool too, I guess. I mean, Park City. I mean, Deer Valley would be fun with like Park City and all that. I mean, I feel like I'd have to choose Aspen though. Best big mountain to ski on a budget. Do you need, like, I guess your budget is, do you have an Epic or Icon pass, or do you have to rent gear? Do you not have an Epic or Icon? You need to get a day ticket as well. How much for a private day with you? It depends who's asking. Yeah, we'll be racing in Sonoma. I think that's like in April, Lorcan. Or March? No, it's in March. $450 Canadian too, Josh? Man, it's like $20 in US. Day job is good, Scott. Busy. You know, so I'm also getting my CFP, so that's been like a whole other thing, you know. Basically went back to school. So, and then trying to run the YouTube channel as well. So it's been busy. That's why I didn't stay in Colorado in a van in a parking lot for 2 weeks. But Michael, I want to do the green message thing. Yeah, everyone should be able to do it if you've been a member. I think you can showcase like that month. You get one a month or something. Jason, 31 months, Jason. Damn. It's a long ass time. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Michael. Whoop, whoop. How's the weather in Park City? Right now it's warm and dry, but December it could be different. I just got hired by Aspen. Heck yeah. I dated a girl with a crested butte. Cresty butt. Yeah, I think I remember Brecken for sure. Brecken was one of the original homies who would come on the live stream. Wasn't his name Brecken Schiller? I think. Really tall kid. I haven't seen him in a long time. Being held for review? What? I would not say Nordic Valley in Utah's worth going to, no. It's like a ski. It's not really even like a ski resort. It's just like a hill, I think. I don't know. $450 USD. Still, it is still a steal. Someone said they saw Sydney Sweeney watching a Lucas Catania video the other day. That's funny. That's a good one. You can say butt, but not butte. Yeah, I thought were we doing Sunday or Saturday, Talon? I would like to, Jack, at some point. I think it would be really cool for the channel and just to experience. My sister's in Japan right now, actually. My youngest sister is there. She said it's really cool. Lucas came out years ago. Jeez. Wow. This is what happens when I let the stream go longer than an hour now, huh? Adult Swim portion of the live. Exactly. Dude, there's kids watching. Travis H, thank you, man. Shout out to my 7-year-old daughter, Penny. Bombs the glades and moguls like a champ. 7 years old, huh? Shout out Penny. That's awesome. 7 years young, skiing glades and moguls. 7 years old, I don't even think I wanted to ski. Travis, thank you for the 25, man. Shout out to your daughter. I don't know if you have other kiddos, but you have created a lifelong thing that you guys can do together, which is only going to get better with time. So nothing but respect, dude. Thank you. You ran into my sister, Natalie, at Jackson Hole in the tram line. How the hell did that happen? How'd you know it was my sister? Everyone give it up for his badass daughter who at 7 years old is a better skier than I will ever be. Yeah, as long as she's not in the stream. I don't know the next time I'm going skiing. Likely one of these opening days. I would think... I don't know, Solitude opening day? I don't know if they're going to open, though. Lucas does sus stuff at paintball events, too. I do not, dude. You are always instigating sus stuff, dude. I'm there just trying to do my time. Play some paintball. What's up, Joe Quinn? Yeah, we'll be fine, man. It's only November 5th. It'll be fine. They'll make some snow. Then we'll get a big dump at some point. It's still really early. I wouldn't be worried about it. Oh, that's right. She was up there in Canada. Yeah, she does have that Arc'teryx jacket. She recognized you. That's funny. Yeah, she lives up in Jackson. I think she got an Icon Pass this year, which is kind of weird because she doesn't have unlimited to Jackson then. I don't know what her plan is with that. Snow Basin for sure. That mountain was one of my favorite mountains I went to last year. When was the last time you streamed? I think it wasn't last week. It was the week before. Was that like 2 weeks ago, Justin? What are some major differences between the Utah and Colorado ski culture? That's a good question. Why don't we open it up to the chat and the community? Utah versus Colorado ski culture. Up the booth? I don't know. Culture, huh? Are the snow bunnies in Utah or Colorado better? It depends. Do you want religious conservative snow bunnies or do you want more liberal non-religious snow bunnies? What's up, Mark? How's the honeymoon, dude? What's up, Wiles? Paintball. More paintball, he says, huh? We got smoked at WC, Wiles. But you know what happens. Stay shroomy with Munchausen. What's up? Yeah, pretty much, Logan. That's funny. I kind of totally forgot about that. She'll be back up with us this winter, I think. She's a good skier, though. Yeah. Start them as young as you can. I agree, Ron. Mormon bunnies. See, you're not wrong. Colorado, weed legal. Utah, a little less weed legal. They're all freaky in their own way. Do people drink and ride? Yeah, of course they do. I think that's just ski culture in general. Mark, the 10. I appreciate that, dude. We stoking or what, squad? We stoking. This is the after hours. I think I got to make a new stream graphic for once we hit the 7 p.m. What happened to the PB vids? Dude, honestly, I don't really know what happened to him, man. I would film shit and I just never really published it. Is your paintball team serious more or less than racing? I mean, paintball and racing are just different things, but we're definitely serious. I mean, I think paintball is really misunderstood just because it's something so, it's just not mainstream. But yeah, I mean, we have practice pretty much every weekend. There's, especially on the West Coast, like paintball is really big out here, so. What's up, Jason? Luke here. I'm getting off plane and driving 7 hours. Dude, that was painful. I'm not going to lie. Because I wasn't expecting. I was in California for paintball with Tirade here in the chat. I was gonna make tirade a moderator actually. And I just I wasn't prepared for them to open, so I didn't have anything ready. So when I got off the plane, and by the time I got back up to like Park City, it was brutal because then I woke up at like 3, drove 7 hours. Yeah. But I used to do that before I made YouTube videos, and I lived in Utah. I would leave Saturday morning at like 3 a.m. early season, and I had a small Audi at the time. I would drive to Colorado, get there at like 11, ski the afternoon, stay in a hotel, wake up, ski in the morning, and then drive back home. And I would do that and just ski school marm. So we need the after hours. Lucas Gone Wild. I used to use a Sony before Canon, Joe Quinn. I had a Sony A7S II. So I did use Sony before Canon, and then I got rid of my Sony, got a Canon. I think Max can still win. I don't think you can ever count Max out. I mean, he's got to basically win everything, but that's what Max does, so. Whoever left the hog comment led us into the spiral of madness. It's a good thing I'm not starving right now because I would have ended the stream 20 minutes ago because of this reason. Favorite car I've raced, Justin? Probably a Porsche 911 GT3 Cup car. Back 2015, 2016. Ever been to Cloud9 at Aspen? I don't know. I don't think so. I've only been to Aspen like a handful of times. Did you do anything sus that event? Jason, thanks for the $9.99. Yo, Mark, taco truck money. Is that supposed to go to Mark? No, I've never considered airsoft. Mountain bike videos. I sold my mountain bike last year, and I just was road biking a lot. So yeah, just not really mountain biking. Just with racing and paintball, I just don't want to have another. I don't want to break another bone. It wasn't really worth it. Kevin, 31 months. What up, man? Good to see you, my friend. 31-monther. Rent that home run for an hour. See how many backflips we can do. See how many people we can send to the hospital. I think that was Levi. Or was it? Didn't we ban I don't know. I thought we banned Levi. I think it was like 5 gifted memberships and we'll ban someone, and then we got it, so we had to ban them. Do I use Open Snow? I used to use Open Snow. I haven't really used Open Snow anymore. I just feel like between like Facebook and people on the internet, like I somehow just get information that it's going to snow. So I think Open Snow is great if you really want a detailed, I liked Open Snow because it was like, it would tell you what time of the day it's supposed to snow, like when is going to be, at least the paid version. But I haven't really used Open Snow in 2 seasons now. Yeah. There's no one here to veto Eric's power, actually. What's up, Raj? We met on the last snowbird day. I still owe you and your partner a yummy dinner. The last snowbird day. I think I actually remember that in the parking lot. You don't owe me a dinner, but yeah, it's great to see you. Dakota, the 43-monther, peeped the new ink. 43 months. Oh man, I gotta remember if I know how to do this. Are you still working in retirement? I don't know. I guess retirement's part of it, yeah. But yeah, I'm still working in it. Wow. All right, this part of the stream. Oh my god. That's a legit tattoo, isn't it, Dakota? I don't even know why I asked. Don't even know why I asked. Oh wow, this is a good one. All right. If you are a kid, it is now time to leave. I already sold my Capra. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're first just going to show you the Garage Gang. Levi Warsman struck by the band hammer. Oh, that's funny. The Garage Gang. When was the last time you guys saw the Garage Gang? There's probably people in here right now who don't even know what the hell's going on. We got some water pipes. Nothing wrong with some water pipes. Where's the pillow? Are you guys ready for the Dakota's tattoo? This is probably the greatest thing that I've seen. Give it up. Nuck if you buck. Holy shit. Even better than a Stoke Squad tat is a Bucky's tat. What's up, Jonathan? Wow. The stream feels right again. Right next to the field, huh? All right, guys. Well, it was a great stream. 90 minutes. I appreciate it. There's been a few videos out on the channel. The opening day one, I put out a ski gear video, and I also put out a video skiing with Ted Ligety. So if you haven't checked out any of those, check those out. And then we have stickers available, hoodies and all that sort of stuff, the goggles, and then also if you want ski bag or boot bags, I am working with Diamond this year, so I have a code in the description, save you some money on the boot bag, all that sort of stuff. So, and with that said, I will see you guys in the next video. I love you all. There will be a video this week, hoping by Friday. Love you too, Talon. I'll see you this weekend. I used to watch your videos. Yeah, man, I'm cooked, aren't I? It's crazy. So I love you guys, though. The 60 people in here are what's up. So love you all. Take care of yourself and your family.